Hello and welcome back to a Farming Simulator stream. We're back. I have a plan what I'm going to do today. So what I'm going to do is get away from this pole. We have this field here, which looks a mess. I tried making a wildflower meadow a while back. But yeah, it pretty much didn't look right. So I'm going to plough this and pretty much just recreate it into a field. It is originally a grass field, I think. Yeah, so originally a grass field. And then, I think it's field 2. This field here did fail. This was potatoes. As you can see by these, I planted the whole field and it just decided to do this on there. And just completely mess up. So I thought, I'll just plough it, get it ready for next time. And then there's one more field. There's one more field I want to do. I am thinking, there's a field next to the house, which is a grass field, just a normal grass field, which I don't use. Which is this one here. Just this. It's a decent size, I think it's 11 acres. Field 82. Oh no, it's 8.4 this one. But this, all what's in it is grass of course. And a wind turbine, that's it. That's all what's in it. Wind turbine in the corner. So I'm thinking ploughing this. I mean, it gives us a few extra options to plant things. So let's get started. Oh crap, I thought I had a front light on. I did spend a little bit of money servicing the plough and replacing the tyre. It wasn't that much. We got 696 grand, but that's going to be spent on factories. I was going to do the factory now, but when I thought I'll do this first, and then I can work out later on what we're going to do. But I need to put credit fields on, don't I? So how close? I don't want it to be too close, because we still want to be able to get in without destroying anything. Let's do that. So we do that to about this distance. I am going to buy a power harrow. I'm going to do it like there. Might be best turning it later. I am not the best with the plow. I'm actually absolutely terrible. As long as it works, it's fine. I can go back and fix it. I wish this idea did work, but unfortunately it didn't. It just looks nice. In my mind it was going to look good, but it just didn't. I think that's probably the best way to turn it. But yeah, we'll power harrow this. I'll get the solar information too, so we can figure out how much behind we're going to need more. I can't speak to it. How much utility is digging? I don't actually know how big this field is. But I'm thinking I think I might put like, unless I don't make any attention, I'm thinking of putting like crops like, for example, parsnips, sugar beet, them sort of things in there. That's why I've left such a big area here. This will all be grass. I've left that area so when we do get harvested or really here, we don't crush anything because the crop construction is on. I think I did mess up there. I did a bit. Actually, that's fine. Oh wow, I can see where I messed up. I keep forgetting how from way on, so I have to leave a little bit of distance. I do one lap around it and then it'll actually be neat around the edge. That'll work. But yeah, I was thinking about the factories, seeing as we lost everything last time. I'm thinking the first factories I need are dairy, definitely, for like the goat's milk and the cow's milk. We're definitely going to need one for like vegetables. We already have actually a soup factory, which is perfect. Because we can make triple soup once we've harvested everything. I actually don't know if we can plant any of the crops in these fields yet this month. I'm not doing it till next year. Possibly. I don't know. Power harrow I was going to get. I think it's only like 89 grand. So it's not too bad. But it's an 8-inch one. Because we have bigger fields on this end, especially when we do a potato field. It's not a big difference. I think that's 12, nearly 13 acres. This one's only tiny. That's why I want to do it like some sort of other crop, like sugar beet or something like that. Or parsnips, or anything like that. Hello Belle, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Soil information is needed. I don't want to spend too much doing these three fields. It's going to be more worth it because we'll probably end up soil making Alright, I need to like do it right to make it neat. Thank you for the help. See, I'm not the best with it. I learned it out. absolutely terrible. I can probably get away with doing one more lap around, well, one more lap down, and then go straight across and maintain it off. I don't think I'm doing too bad with it without a GPS on. It's not the neatest thing, but it's decently alright. What's the best way of straightening this on? Go like that. Let's see. Mr. Maintenance repair bit now. Good enough. I will remove all the flowers. It's going to be, what's it? Just normal grass. I've probably done this the totally wrong way, but it's fine. I should get rid of that there. I do. Now up here. Feels slightly, yeah, slightly a bit more room up here. I might turn that to alright, fine. Very straight. At least when I do change it all back to grass, I can get a straight edge when I paint it. So I think I'll leave that there for now. That's a big enough field for parsnips or whatever else. Like that sort of diameter, I think. How many hours are on this tractor now? 135. I'm gonna use this one way more than I usually use it. I need to stop speeding. I keep speeding. I still need to get rid of that tree from earlier, but from last time. I'm going to leave the plough at the field I'm going to do next and pick up the power harrow. I bet, because I want to try. Watch out, dog. But this is the field I'm going to do next. This one here. I don't use it, so I thought I may as well put a crop in it. May as well. This is the potato field what failed. This one here. I planted it all, but then it only grew this. And none of this even says potatoes. So I'm gonna just plough it. I know I can't plant potatoes this year. Oh, let's just have a double check. Let's just double check. Potatoes. No, I can't. But I could do red beet. Oh, I can't do sugar beet. And I can't do them until next year. I don't need carrots, I've already got a carrot field. I could do parsnips, but I've already got a field for parsnips. I've already got spinach. Maybe I do red beet. Or do I already have red beet? I don't know. Oh yeah, I did finish spraying all the crops with the carrot. Some of them do need fertilizer still. Oh, I just didn't do this field. I forgot to do this field completely. Don't matter. I'll sort that out later. Factory's all fancy. I will be buying some soon. Power harrow, where will it be? Power harrow, where are you? Here you are. I'm gonna buy. Oh, it's not even 85 grand. I thought it was. It's this one. Actually, they're not exactly the same. Can I change the colour of any of them? No. What's all this for design? I don't know if they even make a difference. The track braking anchors, that's in the front, isn't it? Them. But that's already got them. Screw it, it's cheaper. sounds very good, to be honest. Actually sounds really good. There we go. Slow my speed down. Put it to 35. 35 seems like a good number. Not too slow, not too fast. Especially on the tight road. Looks like the front wheels aren't moving, but they are. Field's coming up, not this one, it's the next one. Did I leave the gate open? I think I did. Not this one. This one. And we'll need to move this off. Like it won't be all these flowers. No. I forgot about them. Right, it's hard to see where it is. Might actually take the seagull out, unless I can figure out a way to turn them down very long. actually like doing this. Power harrowing is actually fun, satisfying. Hold on 1 second. I will paint the ground after this, just so it looks a lot nicer. And then we can get perfectly straight edges. At least this will be nicer to drive on now. I did miss a bit there, which is fine. I'm going to go down it again. I'm not bothered about that edge to the right. And then there was a bit down here. Right there. Alright. Let's paint. How much is it going to cost? £2. I just want normal grass. Alright. Can I get it to... Does it only want me to do it diagonal? Oh, I had to just do it diagonal, didn't it? Alright. What about up here? Nope, diagonal. I might have messed this up. I did. Shit. It makes it a little bit smaller, it's fine. I did. Shit. Usually when you hold shift it'll keep it straight, but don't always do it. Like it try doing it diagonal then. Alright. I actually don't matter too much here. I wonder if a power harrow over these little bumps, it might smooth it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not that neat anyway. Alright, let's just... She don't want me... Oh, let me then. Alright, don't matter, just a little bit of flowers in there. Shit! Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I can fix that easy. I'm just too impatient. Actually, how long is that? That's a long one. Do I do it medium? I do it medium. Hold on. I'm just gonna plough where that mess up was. I'll be fine on the other fields because I don't need to do any of it, I just need to plough them. Hello, cows. It's not this turn, it's the next one after this. 'Cause this one's just sheep in there. I wonder. This should work now, so I'm thinking. Is this gonna work? I wonder. I don't want it to go into that. I wonder if it's easier flipping. Yes, easier flipping. Like that. There we go. Them bumps are annoying. So what if... and I just come back down again and get that little bit. At least it should be straight. I'm hoping that gets that little bit down there. Yeah, it should do. Should get enough. But I can always do that. I use this tractor for ploughing. There we go, that's decently neat. Yeah, that's decently neat. It's a little bit out, but it's fine, I can deal with that. Alright, let's do this. Medium grass. Now I swear it makes it look a lot more finished. Grass doesn't have to be perfect, because let's be honest, it'll probably realistically would grow in the field. That's why I'm not too bothered about it being perfectly neat. And the grass will actually kind of blend it in a slight little bit. I'll make like a little path what's wore out there. I shouldn't be going this fast because I'm going to mess up. But I'm not going to stop. Alright. Make that smaller. See, it's weird to use this sometimes. I wish the grass would just where the circle was, but you have to kind of offset it. It's the only problem with it. Alright. A little bit there. I had to go slightly into this field here, which is completely fine. How bad? Ah, see, perfect. Now it's this one. This is where I have to be a bit careful because the trees, and sometimes trees do completely mess you up. That hurt. My knee messed up. That's where it didn't go as perfectly straight. It slightly went out. But this hides it now. I didn't mean to press anything there. Shit. I tried changing from circle to square. Like on some things it's right click, but on this one it's B. I actually kind of like the medium cut grass. Looks very nice. And just, I don't know, there's something about it. Right, look, that looks better now. Looks clean. But just because while I'm here, you know what? Just a little dash of colour. Not too much, but... Put some bushes there. Don't want it too symmetrical. Just don't think about it. It usually looks best if you don't think. And then for the bushes, what's this one? This is called medium. They might be alright. Yeah, let's do them. Just a few. To kind of break it up a little bit. one there, but that's fine. That little hints of colour. Not bad. I want to keep this one all the way open so we can actually get harvesters in and everything. That's why I've left a grass patch here. Alright, I can deal with that. Yes, let's do that. Now let's go to I can't speak, to the potato field. That's what I wanted to check. Did I spray this one? I cannot remember. Ah, yeah, I did. I did spray the weeds off this. At least now, I don't have to put create fields on. I thought it would have turned off. It didn't turn off. Now it has. I just paint over that, it'll be fine. I don't get why the potatoes failed here. It's weird. I could have actually harvested them and get a little bit out of it. But nah. I'll probably use more fuel than what I would make in money. you know what could be better? How much is another plough? Not on sale. I'm thinking that's 50 grand for the one I've got. But that's 4.2 meters. That's 2.5. But I mean, 16 grand. I could set a worker off to plough one of these fields and I can plough the other one. Because ploughing does take a little bit of time. Like, the potato field isn't priority, which is this one, because we can't even plant them anyway, we have to wait till next year now. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it. But in what tractor? I'll probably use this one, because it's a smaller plough. It's not like I'm gonna need the 9S, which is bigger. And that's probably too big. Or is it? Let's go and collect it and actually see. I always turn the speed up, because I can always turn it down. That bales bag's annoying. Oh. Actually, you know what, I'll put it in the shed. I'll just put it in here for now. Because it's just going to end up tipping over again. Like that. And that plough I've already got, that's the first plough you start with. So that means I've had it on this map since the start, which was over 430 hours ago. Wonder if I can take that triangle off. It ruins it. Needs a repaint this. I did say I'd always keep this one perfect condition, but that's not going to happen. At least it's red to match the tractor. Different red, but at least it's red. I should realistically have the other plough on this. I mean, give this to the Mass Ferguson ATS and swap them. But it's fine. The Massey is more than good enough for it. And with this money, we should be able to get about 2 factories out of it. So we should be good there. And some greenhouses, because greenhouses aren't too expensive. Even if we don't. I have about 50 pallets of flour and some pallets of bread I can sell. So it's not too bad. But I'm gonna get a dairy factory again, and then the sugar mill. Because with the sugar mill we can get sugar made, of course, but we can always get, what's it? Can we use GPS on this? No. I don't want to go too close. I still want to have room to get in with harvesters. So I reckon about yeah, this will do. Yeah, I might take the seagull off. But first before I do that, I'll figure out if I can turn them down. They're a nice addition, but they're just very loud. That's the only thing about seagulls. We'll turn it here, make it a bit easier for when I go down. Save the game. Don't forget that. And realistically, if I keep my tyres in the track here, it'll keep it all together, keep it straight. Well, make sure I don't miss any. Are the seagulls gone? Seagulls have gone. Do they only work sometimes? I can always neaten it up down there, which is fine. Wow, this is very straight. Maybe I turned down the sensitivity on the turning. It's hard on the keyboard because you're constantly micro adjusting, so it does it like that. And this tractor doesn't help actually. Because the back swings out too. Is that worker actually still moving? I don't remember. Yeah, he is. So I'll plough this, power harrow it, then get the soil information for these two fields, for this one and the one we have just done. Can figure out all the information we need to know, because I don't know how good these fields actually are. I don't know what type of soil it is. I still need a tractor to replace the Fendt 1000, what I ended up selling, because I thought that was what broke the game. It's not like I need one, but I kind of want another, just to replace it, just fill in the garage. But it's not like I won't use it, because I've used every single tractor I have. Hold on. My fan in my room is extremely noisy, I'll turn that off. I wonder, should I get another wind turbine, another one of them ones? Because I didn't want too many because it would give me too much money. Which isn't a problem, but it's just way too easy then. And one thing I realised, at least with this tractor, we're not bouncing everywhere going over the ploughed field. That's the best thing. Like if we were just using normal tractor tyres, yeah, we'd be bouncing. But this one just glides over. Completely messed here. I messed up. I think it might be best turning the steering sensitivity down a slight little bit. Wonder how that Massey Ferguson's doing. He's doing alright. Or he's going up and down first. I really like the sounds. Very satisfying sounds. Oh, it does just miss the fence. There's a little jump here. Right there. I think one more lap to my right, and then we'll start with the wider area up here. And then we're not too close to the side of the fence and the trees. Yeah, we'll do one more lap. And then we'll focus on the wider area up here. I'll give him little bits on the way back up. Doesn't matter if I go over a little bit because I'm going to use the grass painting tool and then straighten it off. See if I even notice. Have I got it facing the wrong way? I don't know. Be fine. I don't know. I'm not great at plows. As long as it gets it done. I don't actually use this road here with the gate, it doesn't really matter. How much does that worker have to do? Alright, he's not too far off, luckily. There was a time when I was going to make this into a forest, this grass area, but I wouldn't use it. I was just going to do it for like a visual look. There's a little bit here somewhere. Did I end up getting it? I think I might have. Just a very slight bit. That was absolutely terrible. Let's see if I lined it up good enough. Not bad. Not too bad. It'll end up being straight when I paint it, it's fine. A little bit there, I missed. Right there. I'm too lazy to lift it. It's actually a decent sized field, this. I think this one is 8 acres. You need to unfold the cultivator. I don't have a cultivator. I wasn't even watching. I'll pay attention, man. You need to unfold a cultivator. Why does it keep saying that I don't have a cultivator? I do, but I'm not using it. I'm just going to try and do this as quick as possible. What time is it? 20 past 8. I'll try and get... I will get the power harrow done before I actually stop. And then these two fields are actually ready for whatever we do with them. I missed a bit, that's why I went back down. How did I miss all that? This feels ploughed now. Not perfect, but give me a minute. It'd be good enough. See, it didn't let me do this on the other field where it did it straight, kept doing it diagonally. That's why I wasn't bothered about doing this perfect. Because this one neaten it up nicely. I need to do it a little bit more. Slight bit more, just to cover that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Nice and neat. Perfectly in line. Not too bothered about that, I don't think. It's this area. There we go. Perfectly neat. Doesn't look it right now, but it will. Alright, this. Doesn't matter if it goes over a slight little bit. As long as it's not too much, I'm happy. There we go. Now that's in a straight line. I did just see a slight little bit of mist, what probably won't be covered when we do plant. But luckily I have the plough with me already. I need to actually move. Or maybe that area here. Wonder if that would stop it. I could have changed it to medium cut grass like I did with the other field, but I thought it's already long around the edges. I thought there's no point. I wish you could just hold shift like when you paint. It keeps it straight, but you can't with grass or anything, which is a bit of an annoying situation. There was a bit what looked like a mist, literally here. So I'm gonna go back here anyway, so I'll mark that there. Like that. I mean, it won't be one of them annoying spots, but when you do plant a field, you can see where it missed. But this one's pretty much done. Yeah, that edge to the right and the left isn't perfect, but that'll be fine. I could deal with that. There's another bit down here. Wasn't there? Yes. Right there. Let's just do this. Doesn't matter. There. I just want to make sure I got it. And I think this should be a big enough distance to be able to get harvesters through. Might be too big. Yeah, it might be way too big. Actually, maybe. That'd be alright, that. Alright, let's put this away. And let's get the power harrow. I just realised something. I got no room. I do, but... Oh, I've got an idea. This cultivator. Can go in here. And then the other plough can go in there next to it. Give this a wash up because I'm not using it. That'll do, I don't care about it being perfect. It'll get dirty again anyway. I should have refueled it before I come back. Right, let's see. Exactly, clean and ready for the next time we use it. Let's see. How much has he got? He hasn't got too much. See, them two fields, so the one I've just done and the one I did earlier, I'm thinking, do we need more parsnips or do we need more red beet? What are these? I think, alright, so pink, what colour is it? What's that? Pink's red beet, yellow, spinach, parsnips, like a creamy peach. So that's that. How big is that? That's a 12. That's 11. That's 4.23. I can't do peas yet. So that spinach field was 4.23. How big is this one? Roughly. 2.61. And it's not a great field to start with. But maybe I'd try. And the pH is actually pretty good. So I don't even need to lime it. It's already got a bit of nitrogen. Hmm. And we're going to check on the other. I don't know if I can actually not plow, get the soil information because it's not an actual field. It's just a bit of land. And I have another idea. Seeing that they've been doing that with them grass fields, what if these grass fields what are around, like all up this way, all up there, there's a whole bunch of them. They're not the greatest fields, so what if I do what I'm doing now to them, and do it to like sugar beet, red beet, parsnips, peas, spinach, and then I don't have to use the really good fields for them. I can use the good fields for like other crops. And then if I do that, it means I'm not overrun by so many, because it will be less than the bigger fields, of course. I do have storage for them, but I don't have storage for everything. Thought I was going to hit that tree. Them trees are looking good now. They're slowly growing tall enough so you can start to see them through the middle here. That's what all them other ones are going to do behind it. Like all these, you're going to see them from the middle. And I've got another idea. Seeing as we lost the greenhouses too, keep them where they was, which is down here. Them trees will get bigger. Keep them down here. But for example, let's just get a random one, a large one. That'll do. I used to have them like this. I used to have one here and one here. But what if I did it this way instead? So I could do one here, one here, one here. Kind of. And like, I could actually get one and start doing peas. When I start putting them in the factories, whatever we grow from the greenhouse, because I don't know how long it will be till we get a pea harvester. That could actually be a good idea. That could actually be a good idea. But we can also expand this little bit of the land here. We can push it back a slight little bit. Yeah, when these trees grow, then they're gonna look like all them on that driveway. See what actually, like, hit the brush, not what? I try saying bushes and branches at the same time. You won't hit the branches or leaves. Can we skip through here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Can I get soil information? Even if I can't, there is another way. Precision farming. No, it doesn't come up. Doesn't come up. But I'll just use the soil information machine. That's actually my garage, that soil information machine, so that's fine. I'll do that after this. This won't actually take that long. This is 8 meters wide. That's fine. That work is still going. I'm just being lazy doing it with GPS. I did the other one without. What's the date? It's the 7th. 7th of May. So not long and my pumpkins can go outside. I'm growing pumpkins. And I'm growing them inside. I put them outside about late May to early June. And I think I've got about 25 to 30 plants. So we should have a good amount. And about 85% of the seeds I planted are growing, so I say that's pretty good. And I've done it early this year. Because last year I did it late. Because it was a last minute idea. Oh yeah, and my wildflowers are finally starting to grow. It took them a while, but they're getting there. I think I ended up planting I think it estimated to about 7,000 seeds. So where they are now, they should do very well. It should look pretty good. Right, how much is that work I got? Alright, it's on the edges, headlands, so not long and it'll be done. Hopefully he's done when I've done this. But after this I really need to make some food. I'm pretty hungry today. I don't even know what I'm gonna make. Get this little bit here. Right there, there we go. Save it quick. It froze for a sec. I'm still worried if this map still crashes. So far it's not. I shouldn't have even said that, but please don't break. At the last downhill section, right here. I need to do soil samples. I'll do that before I go. And when I don't forget. Slight little bit there. That's fine. I could actually spread some slurry onto this field. Is it worth doing that? No, it's not worth doing that now. I'll have to keep a proper take. Probably take like multiple trailer loads. Oh, you have to. Oh, so it's gonna have to go in the middle. Right, perfect fit. Well, let's just go and check on the massa. Nitrogen. It's got a little. Oh, you know what I might do for this field? Because it's not priority or anything, because we can't even plant potatoes yet, I might just plant oilseed radish. It does need lime on this field, but if I plant oilseed radish, it will improve, it'll add some nitrogen back into the soil, so it'll be cheaper. Maybe. I'm stuck on an invisible wall. I don't know why it keeps changing the wheel colour to white. Alright, I had to move the defender because the soil sample machine's there. There we go, perfect timing. I'm gonna trust it. Let's stay over to the other side. I'll just reverse in and get it straight and then unfold. Like that. You know what, this deserves a wash. And we're going to collect the soil samples now, send them off, and that'll be done. That'll do. I don't remember how you work this, I cannot remember. Unfold soil sample, you know. I have to lower it or can I? Oh, just press B. Let's do the last one now. I slightly went into it on the field, which is fine. How do I send them on? Why? It should now tell me, shouldn't it? Or do I have to wait? There we go. Loamy sand and silk clay. That's what that soil is. pH is bad. Nitrogen, decent. So we need to put lime on this field. We'll do that later. Well, not today. But yeah, we've done everything we needed to do. Field's looking nice. But yeah, this will be the end of this stream. So if you did enjoy, please hit that like button and please subscribe. I don't know when I'll be on next, but I hope you all have a good night. Thank you all for joining.